My name is Matthew Kerr, or Matt. I am a buyer's agent for Team Nickerson. I'm from Victoria. I moved over to be in Whistler for about a small group of 20 years, and now in Vancouver. The reason why I came to Vancouver was it's a good market. I know the city, I love the city, and it's where I've always invested in real estate myself. Well, I've always been involved in real estate from when I was in my 20s, and so it just seemed like a natural progression from a previous job that I was in. I moved into real estate. I always did very well in real estate, very much enjoy it, like hunting for the properties, finding good properties and good investments. Yeah, I love the job. I absolutely adore the job, yeah. Well, since I'm dedicated to buyers, all my time is working with buyers. I'm not dealing with sellers or open houses or anything like that. So I work 100% with my clients, hunting out properties, dealing with negotiations, pinpointing searches. Basically, you know, the most rewarding thing about my job is getting good people into good properties and it working for the long run. You know, I have a real mixed bag of clients. I'm very fortunate. I have got very good clients. My regular clients are definitely people who want to live in Vancouver. They love the city like I do, and so they're you know, so I don't have one specific client. I have everybody. Everybody. I have like divorcees, you know, I have families, I have investors, I have everybody. So yeah, that's a tough question to answer. Yeah. I work very quickly, and why my clients are working with me now is that I'm very responsive, very easy to get a hold of, and I really try to pinpoint what their needs are and match that with what's in the market right now. I work tirelessly on that, and yeah. So I mean, I think I've been told several times, you know, that I'm very easy to get a hold of by my clients, and that's why they come back. I try to go the extra mile all the time, you know, in terms of information on properties that we're interested in. The way we have our team set up, you know, we've worked hard to do this, is that we have buyer's agents and then we have listing agents. And why that works is if you're a buyer, then you have dedicated buyer's agents. You have people that are going to look out for your best interests in the purchasing process and take that, you know, into the point when you get into your property and then beyond. And then when you become a seller, then you have another group of our team that's taking care of your listing and getting it marketed properly, getting the doors open for prospective buyers, doing open houses, and whatever else. And so everybody, the two groups of buyers and sellers which make the market, they're both serviced very well by each group, so that there is no conflict or it's very easy to show. At the same time, the sellers also have two buyer's agents that are out there trying to sell their property in front of actual buyers. A buyer's agent like myself, I deal only with the people who are purchasing property. So my time is dedicated on hunting the market and finding the perfect property for my clients and whatever their needs may be. On the sell side, the selling agents are basically doing the same thing for the sellers, trying to get the property marketed, doing open houses, always available to do showings, and it works out really well. So both groups are well represented. Cohesive team, very cohesive team, yeah. Before a buyer jumps into the market and they start writing offers or whatnot, we need to know everything about that property. So there's a few things that they need to know regarding, in a house example, where they are. We have a bog in Vancouver that some buyers don't know about, that we are pretty much experts in, know exactly where it is and houses that are being affected by it. So that's one example. And also we have an oil tank epidemic in Vancouver that you don't really want to have to deal with that as a buyer, or be left with that. So before a buyer writes an offer on a property, I really make sure that they are very aware of the value of the property inside the market. And by showing them comparable properties, active listings or sales before we before they write an offer. Yeah, I think a big mistake is buyers going in without proper representation or somebody who really knows the market and the type of properties you get in Vancouver. Vancouver is a really unique market for the rest of Canada, really, because of the amount of rain we get and some of the natural barriers and this and that. When a buyer goes in without representation, that is definitely, I think, and I feel very strongly that's a big mistake, and that's a lot of the reasons why we structured our team like this. Well, Sayo and I go back 20 years. We're good friends. We're one of my best friends for a long time. Our team that she's built around, we all get along really well. We're very good friends. We all operate with the same integrity and honesty, which is a massive thing for me. I've been in real estate a long time prior to being a salesperson, and were the people that I enjoyed to work with that represented me in my purchases and sales. So I think that makes me feel really good at the end of the day that I'm working with a real, honest, solid group of people.